Hey y'all, how you doing today? Dana here, and I'm coming to you with a pantry staple recipe. Y'all, I keep this stuff in my pantry and in my, these basic staples so I can come in and throw this together at any time. Let me put my specs on and see here. In my book, Happiness is Homemade, and you can get that on Amazon, on page 40, you will find my spicy chicken tomato pantry soup. Y'all, it's really good. When I kind of made this up one day and I cooked it and I served it to David, and he said, oh my goodness, write this recipe down. So I did, and y'all, it's easy. It's made out of stuff in my pantry. And we are just running in from a meeting right now, and I want to eat here and not eat out today. So we're going to make this stuff, and it's real easy. You've got this stuff in your pantry. If y'all like easy recipes, y'all give me a heart or give me a thumbs up. Oh, and by the way, y'all know that trick I learned. Go ahead and go to the like button or to the heart button and hit it about 10 or 15 times so we can wake Facebook up and get this moving around. Oh, and share it if you don't mind. But anyway, let's get this soup going. Now, y'all know this is my cooker that's like having an eye. So you'd put your pan on the stove, you'd get it going on medium heat, and then you just start adding these things in there. It takes no time. The first thing we're gonna do is add a can of chicken. Okay, so y'all know this is a soup we're gonna make with canned chicken, and you're gonna pour this in here, juice and all. Look, I gotta set this down, hold on. Ooh, y'all hear that sizzling? I've already got this heating up. Come on, you. There we go. Juice and all going right in. Ooh, baby. Oh yeah, I gotta get a spoon. Hang on. Okay, and I like my chunks broken down a little bit, so I'm gonna do that. All right. The next thing I'm gonna do is put in some tomatoes. And y'all, this is a 14.5-ounce can of diced tomatoes with the juice. So just pour it on in and let that start working. Let's smell those tomatoes. Smells like tomatoes. Okay, pour it on in there. Yum. Okay, so we got that going and it's heating up, and we're gonna try to bring this to boiling. But while I'm doing this, I gotta add some flavor. And y'all know we've all got spices and stuff in the pantry to add up this flavor. So the next thing we're gonna add is, well, 1/4 cup of water. That's not a spice. No, that's not 1/4, that's 1/2 cup. So we gotta just give it a little juice in there and let it start going, come on. And then we need some jalapenos. Now y'all, if you've got raw jalapenos, you can chop up one of those. If you don't, you can use jarred ones. Let me pull this over here and I'll chop these up. Now y'all, I'm just doing a little bit in there so it's not too hot. But now if you want yours hotter than this, of course, by all means add more. But woo-wee, let me pull something where I can get this out of here. And if you don't like jalapenos, y'all don't have to put them in, but I'm telling you, we're kind of just using it like a spice. And I'm just gonna clean out this jar. There we go. There we go. We'll chop this up in little bitty pieces, because it's gonna be mighty tasty in here in just a minute. Now, I gotta tell y'all, I was speaking at a church the other day, and it was University Baptist up in Huntsville. We had the best time. We ate and we laughed and we sang a few songs. We had a good time. Beautiful people up there. I had a ball. Talked about how the good Lord, let's let the good Lord direct our lives, because he can do a lot better job of it than we can. Because sometimes we want to do it ourselves. But if we'll let him do it, our life will go even better. All right, we're adding that jalapeno in there. And in a minute, y'all, they had aprons all over the place, because y'all know I'm always wearing aprons. Beautiful aprons hanging up. They had, I just got to show you this before I keep cooking. Let me show y'all what else they had. They had made these beautiful pot holders. And y'all know I'm always needing pot holders. And these have all kind of stuff about the state of Alabama on it, because the theme was Sweet Home Alabama. And I was very fortunate that they invited me to come enjoy that day with them. And they also sent me some Happiness is Homemade pot holders. I love it. We had the best time. If any of y'all were there, shoot me some hearts. And if y'all need me to come speak at your group, y'all just let me know, okay? Let me know. Go to my website, danastandridge.com, and send me a message. All right, let's get on with this. All right, we've done all that. We got to do salt, a pinch of red pepper flakes. Where are they? Y'all, I love red pepper flakes. And you can do a lot or a little. I'm going to kind of rub these a little and get them in there. I like the red pepper flakes in there, and I like, you know, a good bit. It tastes good. Y'all are going to like this. The next thing we got to put in there is some cumin. We're going to do half of a teaspoon. And I'm going to guesstimate here. Y'all ready? 1, 2. That's about half. Y'all, I love cumin. Here, take a smell of that. Don't you love the way that smells? And it tastes good too. Okay, so we got the cumin in there. We're going to get some oregano. All right, do y'all think I use a lot of oregano? Look how much I've got. I am going to have to measure this one, and we're going to do, oh, I hadn't opened it yet. Ooh, let me see. We're going to do 2 teaspoons. Y'all ready? Let me get my antique things out here. Here we go. And y'all, my nanny told me we needed to kind of rub these when we put them in there. Kind of wake up the juices, so that's what I'm going to do. And speaking of waking up, y'all wake up Facebook and send some hearts and some likes for me. Y'all been doing good on that, and I appreciate it. All right, I'm stirring this. It's starting to boil, and it's smelling delicious. Next thing we're going to do is salt and pepper to taste. Now, y'all know, whoops, I dropped that. Y'all know my salt and pepper trick. Turn one over and rub the bottom side of it, and that stuff will just fall right out, especially the pepper. All right, one of my people that watched me cook told me about that, so thank you very much. Comes out a lot easier. Now, I got to taste that later, so we'll let that go for just a little bit. All right, this is starting to boil, and it's smelling good, and the next thing that we've got to do is bring it to a boil, and it is boiling, and we're going to add a ramen noodle packet. Now, y'all, if you don't want this, you don't have to add it, but I'm telling you, we're going to use 1 packet. It's going to be really good in there. I'm telling y'all, I threw this together one day, and David was like, oh my goodness, this is so good. I'm like, it is? Well, let me write it down. So discard the flavor packet in there. We're not going to use it today, but we're going to break this up in here. How easy is this? And we're not done yet. And if you keep this stuff in your pantry, it's good. It's going to be good. It's going to be really tasty. So I'm stirring that together, and then what we got to do is get out. We got to cook it for about 3 minutes because we got to get those noodles to get done. So how are y'all doing? We're here on the weekend, and I'm running and doing the laundry. I've had some meetings and been to some church things, and now I'm here cooking, and I just wanted to see how you're doing. Y'all tell me one good thing about your day today. One good thing. What is it? I got to see a lot of family and friends today, and that's always fun. Even the cranky ones were fun to see. Y'all don't have any cranky friends, do you? Or loved ones. But most of them were just so happy and everything. That was good. Okay, let me get this stirred. And okay, this is getting really, the noodles are getting done. And you see it's kind of thickening up. And you can decide how thick you want this. If you want it thinner, add a little more juice. But we're going to add some stuff in a minute. Get my noodles all soft. But I got to tell y'all, we laughed and laughed at that event yesterday at the church. And I'm going to tell you, all the food that they cooked was recipes from my book. And that was the sweetest thing. That just touched my heart that they thought ahead and did that. And they had the beautiful aprons hanging around everywhere, all over the room. They had beautiful tablecloths. Oh, it was so fun. And it was a good group of women. I tell you what, those are women I want on my side because they got the good Lord's ear. You know it? He listens to them. And we listen to him, right? All right, I've about got this going for 3 minutes. And the next thing what we got to do is turn the heat off. Let me unplug. So I'm turning the heat off. And then, and it's still boiling away. Well, while that's cooling off a minute, I want to tell you that my cookbook, Happiness is Homemade, is on sale right now on Amazon. It'll come right to your house. The stuff they cooked yesterday was Mom's Comfort Chicken, green bean salad and the lane cake, which is the state cake for Alabama. So that's what we did yesterday, and all those recipes are in my book. So anyway, excellent stuff. All right, here we go. I've got this going. Now what we've got to do is add our sour cream. Now this is going to be the creamy factor in here, and you can add as much as you want, but I'm going to probably stir in about this much, which is about a fourth, maybe a little more than a fourth. So I'm just going to stir that in. And that's going to cool it off some, but it's also going to make it so creamy. And it turns it that color, oh, that beautiful light color. Do y'all see this? The next thing we got to add is some cheddar. A fourth a cup of cheddar and a fourth a cup of Parmesan. So I'm just going to pour this Parmesan in here. Do y'all like Parmesan like I do? Okay, that's a half a cup, so I'm gonna just do half of that. And we're gonna get some cheddar. This is a mix of cheeses. You can use the cheese that you like. And if you wanna sprinkle on top, you can do that too. And I'm gonna put about a fourth a cup of this in there. And before you know it, it's done. We just gotta stir it together. And I'm about to feed my husband some of this wonderful pantry soup. And it's called Spicy Chicken Tomato Pantry Soup. And y'all, I always keep the stuff in here to make it, because if we run in on two wheels and I need to throw something together, this is what I put in there. Ooh, yeah. Now I gotta let this cool. See what it looks like? Give me a good dose of it in here. Oh, yeah. It's got to cool though, y'all. This is some hot stuff, but it is spicy. And y'all know I'm a spicy girl. All right, let me just show you what it looks like here. Y'all see that? Just how fast was that? I made it the whole time we were talking. And now I got to take a bite of it, but it's too hot. See that? David's going to love this. Let me cool it off a little so I can take a good bite of it. While I'm waiting, it's still pretty hot. Let me tell you, I would love for you to share my page with all of your friends. And how you do that, you go to my page, the one that has the picture of the cookbook on the front, this one. And when you get there, there's 3 dots underneath the picture. Click on the 3 dots, then some words will pop up. Click on Invite Friends. Then click on Select All and then Send Invites, and it'll send the invites out to your friends, and I'll get a lot more folks watching, because everybody needs a quick pantry meal, don't they? All right, here we go, y'all. Y'all, this is so good. I wish you could take a bite. I'm going to lick the spoon. It's chickeny, it's creamy, it's got those yummy noodles in it. You never know you're eating ramen noodles. It's really good. Look at that. Y'all need to make you some. Okay. That was fast. You can feed a lot of people fast with something like that. I'm still chewing. Y'all, that was good. We're going to eat that for lunch today. Then I got to head out to the grocery store and get some groceries for stuff I'm making later. And I'm just going to tell y'all, what are y'all doing today? Write me a little note down below. And I hope it's beautiful where you're at. And I send you a lot of love for my kitchen. And I'm going to tell you the good Lord loves you. And I love you too. Best wishes and delicious dishes from Dana to you. All right. Love you. Bye-bye.